California's public schools could be required to have Narcan on hand to help save a student from a fentanyl overdose.
The California Department of Public Health said in 2021, fentanyl killed 224 teenagers ages 15 to 19. Our political reporter Morgan Reiner talked to school districts and found out that many of them are already carrying Narcan. Morgan.
Yes, the San Diego Unified School District does have Narcan, and they do have plans to train the staff. In fact, the lawmaker behind the bill couldn't point to a school district he knows of that does not have Narcan, but he said it's better safe than sorry.
17 years old, an athlete, a performer. Zach Didier died just a few months short of graduating high school in December 2020. Police say he bought a pill he thought was Percocet on Snapchat during winter break. It was fentanyl.
Zach lived in Rockland, lived in my neighborhood, and, he was a star athlete.
Assemblymember Joe Patterson's very first bill this week as a new assembly member in honor of his neighbor Zach.
AB 19, which was the bill I introduced within an hour of being sworn in, would require all public schools, K through 12, to have, Narcan or a generic version of it, 2 doses on every campus. It's a very simple bill.
A simple bill with a simple goal.
Best to be prepared for any situation in order to be equipped with saving a life whenever there is a need.
To save lives. Sandeep Dosanjh is the communications director at the Rockland Unified School District, the one Zach was a part of.
As of today, all Rockland Unified campuses have Narcan readily available. We are currently in the process of getting our staff trained. This will be in addition to the Narcan that's been available through the school resource officers, which has been in place for many years.
Republican, Democrat, Dosanjh says it doesn't matter who is behind a bill like this.
School districts are nonpartisan, so if there's an effort to help schools best support our students' families, we're all for it.
Time for the fun part, some math. Okay, so 10,000 schools in California, each school required based off of the bill to have 2 doses of Narcan. Now let's just say these schools pick the most expensive form of Narcan. We're talking about $1.2 million. Now, Patterson called that budget dust because so far the only type of concern I've seen over this bill is that California is heading into what could be a budget deficit.
And that's the cost for the actual product. Then we have the whole issue of training. What about that?
Well, his bill is focused just on stockpiling the Narcan as of right now because he says for the most part it's pretty easy to use. It comes in the form of a nasal spray, some of them. But there is another bill from a Democratic lawmaker that does focus on that training aspect.
All right, Morgan Reiner reporting live from Sacramento. Morgan, thanks.